Well, good morning. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. Another quick video on encouragement. I have a video already on this topic. Several months ago, I planted these strawberries in this container garden area, this little container. I said, good morning, Mr. Peaches. Good morning. And it was interesting because I got a lot of positive feedback. I've done a lot of container gardening over the years, but since we've moved to the homestead, I've been able to move away from that because we do have the Back to Eden garden and different areas where we can plant herbs and berries and all the things that we have. Get out of there. So, busybody. Long story short, I had a couple of comments about this, about how I would never get any strawberries out of the container garden. This would not be a success. Well, let me explain to you first and foremost, the reason I did this way is because number one, I like to use everything that I have. Number two, these strawberry plants along with the container were totally gifted to me. Didn't buy them, there is no money involved in this whatsoever. But I wanted to preserve these strawberry plants for fall as much as I could so that I can plant a new area. I just didn't have the time. The weather was bad over the spring. So I thought, I'm going to make this work. And lo and behold, look at all the strawberries we are getting. You can container garden. You can homestead anywhere. You can particularly garden in many places. Now you have to know what you're planting. You have to know how they pollinate, what they need, how they should be planted. And you need containers with a lot of depth in most cases. There are ins and outs to container gardening. Certain things work better than others. But I want to encourage you to try. If you're going to learn that something works or doesn't work, right now is a great time to do that. Not to go into a non-positive moment, but folks, we're not in a food crisis at this particular moment. And if you ever fear that and you want to have options in terms of teaching yourself the ins and outs of how to grow your own food, lightning bug, and how to be more sustainable, or particularly teaching others how to be more sustainable, particularly your kids and grandkids, this is a great way to do so. Look for things that you can use and that you can utilize, particularly that don't cost you anything, and run with it. Have your own experiments. I can tell you right now that this has turned out 10 times better than I ever thought that it would. Now, I will have to say, you got to watch how you water it. You got to watch the temperature, the depth of soil, the quality of soil. I used my own compost. About 90% of this is my own 2-year-old compost, so we used great soil. So all of these elements apply regardless of where you are. You have to have great soil. You want to have great depth. You need to have good temperature. Do you have enough water or too much water? What are the things that you deal with in gardening in general apply to a successful container garden as well? So be positive. Be encouraged. You can do it. You can learn from it. And from this, I'll have some container gardening, and I'm going to start an entire new strawberry bed. Things are good. Hope you're doing well. Hope your springtime is coming in. It's busy. The harvest will be here before we know it, and we'll see you on the next video. What are you doing? You're sitting right in the container garden. Mr. Peaches, stop it. Get out.